What's up, guys? I'm BTC. We just got what appears to be our first official teaser for Hero 31 Sigma and a decent hint at what his abilities might be. If you enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, it helps a lot, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit that bell to get more. Let's get started. We've already gotten one fairly big leak about Hero 31, which was during the announcement for Roll Q. We got the picture of the character profile screen that had the Sigma character name and the icon. Now, we don't know if the Sigma name was the internal code name for the character or if that's going to be the final name, but for now, we've just been referring to the character as Sigma. Today, we got the first official teaser from Blizzard, and I'm just going to run the whole thing for you right now.
What's up, everyone? This is Jeff from the Overwatch team. I am so excited about today's developer.
The teaser itself says, in this quick developer update, game director Jeff Kaplan goes into detail about the upcoming ... and then it has a bunch of mathematical symbols, in addition to also having the music notes. And if you notice during the video, Jeff Kaplan is wearing a Lucio shirt, so that might be what's connected to the musical notes. And then also all of the math that you can see kind of flying by the screen, apparently that is all related to gravitational equations. So we've got two things to notice in this, which is the music and also gravity equations. When I first saw this notification, I thought that Blizzard was just reposting something about the dev update that we had for the Roll Queue, but obviously this is very much something different. There are already two characters in the game that use gravity as part of their main weapon or their abilities, and that's going to be Zarya and Orisa. So there's something in the game called a Tobelstein core or something to that effect, and Zarya uses that, and that's what allows her to create the Graviton Surge, and it pulls everybody in. And then according to the lore, Orisa is supposed to be partially based off of that, and that's where she gets the Halt ability. It's like a smaller, weaker version of the Graviton Surge thing. So it's entirely possible that there could be another character kind of building off of this lore. Sort of like how the healing works in Overwatch. Blizzard tried to keep a sort of theme going along it. So you have the biotics, and that's what characters like Mercy and Soldier 76, Moira, Baptiste, and Ana, they all use biotics in order to heal. For the other characters, Lucio and Zenyatta, that's something different, but there's still that general theme that a bunch of characters have. So it could be possible that they're going to take that kind of Graviton type stuff that they used for some of the other characters, and they're going to use it in this new character Sigma. Now, I want to point out something here. Most of the characters that use biotics are healers, and the two characters that use the Graviton stuff are tanks. So, I don't know, if they're going with that same theme, then it might be that Sigma's a tank. With black holes, I'm sure everyone knows that things get pulled in, but nothing can escape, not even light. But we already have that with Zarya's Graviton Surge, so I don't really see them making something again like that, especially considering the fact that Orisa also has the Halt, which does the same thing. So, are they going to have something where everything gets pulled into it? I don't know. That seems like it would be kind of tripling up at this point. But there are two other things that happen with black holes, or specifically, one of them is real, based on reality, and the other one is more fictional or theoretical. So the real thing is that when you have massive amounts of gravity, time gets distorted. And when that happens, you effectively have some things that seem like they slow down a lot, and other things seem like they speed up. It depends on what your point of view is and your perspective. You've probably seen this sort of thing in movies and stuff before. But the idea is that he could activate this ability, and everything near him would just start slowing down. In fact, this is one of the original ultimates that they had for the game. It was for Lucio. He would activate his ultimate, and everything else would slow down, and it wouldn't quite stop, but it would slow down a lot. I believe for him, for Lucio, it made his teammates slow down a lot as well, and they decided they didn't like it because people would probably just cause problems with it. But if it was changed to only affect enemies, I think that would be a lot better. Now, there's something that was included in the PTR patch notes that I want to point out under bug fixes. So you go to General and you look on the very bottom, it says some abilities will now appear smoother during slowed down time, and they use example of end of the round or custom game, notably Dragon Strike and Roadhog Hook. So this could be nothing, it could not be connected at all, or it could be, oh hey, you know what, we have this new ultimate ability that's going to slow down time and it's going to mess stuff up, so let's fix it first, and then when we add the character to the game, then it won't be an issue. So this could have been what prompted them, because really, slowing down time at the end of the match, is that gonna matter, right? You know, it's like, what, 3-4 seconds or something like that? So, you know, again, maybe it's nothing, maybe it's connected. Going back to that other point, the fictional theoretical one, is the idea that black holes can serve as a wormhole, where you go into one of them, and if you can somehow manage to survive, you get ejected somewhere else into the universe. But I'm not really sure about that one because we already have Symmetra Teleporter and it kinda serves the same purpose, so really it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to have another fancy version of a teleporter just using something different, right? Like, it just feels like it would overlap too much. The reason why I bring that up at all is because, as I mentioned before, these equations here have to do with gravity. But more specifically, they're about calculating the speed of an object, the mass of an object, escape velocity, and there's also some subatomic particle stuff going on in there. But the point is it's talking about how fast things need to move and how big things are as they're moving through space. So again, this could be related to the whole, you know, slow down thing, or it could be about moving very quickly or getting away from something. In either case, it seems to be that a lot of this character's abilities are going to be based around that. Now, what about the music? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea how the music plays into it. Maybe they just thought it was neat and it sounded, you know, science fiction-y to have like the gravity stuff and then like music going on, you know, the piano stuff, whatever. But I have no idea about the music. Maybe the guy just like listening to music. I don't know. Let's talk release date. When is this character going to be announced and when can we start playing him? Well, we just got the first official teaser. If they're going by the same method that they used for Orisa and Doomfist and Hammond, then we would expect to get several more teasers over the next several days, and then an official announcement with a trailer, and then putting the character on the PTR. Or they could do what they just did with Baptiste, where they put out one teaser, and then they just announced the character. I also want to point out that the Summer Games didn't get any kind of teasers at all. It simply had a trailer that got dropped, and then the event started. This is a little different, though, because again, we've had Summer Games several years in a row, so maybe they don't need to tease as much. Also, one of the things with the teasers for the Summer Games is they show off the skins, and that was actually a big complaint that a lot of people had, was all of the legendary skins getting shown before the event even started, because if you noticed, all of the teasers for the Summer Games have shown off the skins, but all of those teasers happened after the event started, so it's just a way of them kind of continuing to hype up the event. With the new heroes, I mean, it could go either way, right? Like, we could get the character announced on maybe Monday, or we could get a whole bunch more teasers throughout the weekend and the early start of next week, but I'm not sure. But I think it's almost definite that the character will be announced and playable at least some point next week. So what kind of abilities do you think this character is going to have? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Also, come hang out in my Discord server and my Twitch live stream. Special thanks to my Patreon supporters. If you'd like to see what kind of cool VIP rewards you can get, check the links down below. And remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.